Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another beer review with me, JB, reviewing beers which have been hyped up at the moment. Two tiny rebels. Welcome to another beer review. We've got another hyped up beer from Verdant. Now, Verdant are a fantastic brewery. I've had some fantastic beers over the years from them. They are cracking. But we have a beer from them which really gets on my tits in a way because they really hype this up. They release this every year and they hype it up. They kind of like, you know, make sure it's, a limited quantity, which is kind of like put out there. And they make sure that all the craft beer experts go out and buy it. And yeah, it's a beer with a reputation of being hyped. Hence, I bought it. I bought it. And it's funny because I was in the Bear and Bottle yesterday talking to Paul saying that I wouldn't buy it, but it was there and I bought it. That's what it does. But I've never had a version of this beer at all. We're talking about Verdant's Putty. This is a double this is a double IPA. This is bought out every year and they hype it up. They push the prices up. There's some places what sell this for £10 a can of an 8% dipper, and which is scandalous for starters. And I picked this up with Trembling Madness for I think it was about £7. There's about 3 or 4 cans left. I thought, well, I've never had a version of this. Now there's people complaining about it's not as every year they complain about this beer being not as good as last year's, and I think to myself, well, why the fucking hell do you keep buying it? But there is a snobbery attached to craft beer, which, to be honest with you, I will talk about in another video. So we got Verdant's Putty, double IPA. Like I say, it's got Azaka Galaxy and Mosaic in it. Standard hop profile for an IPA, where I'm concerned. I've had some cracking double IPAs last year, so they've hyped it up. They've given it a legendary status amongst craft beer snobs, if you want to call them that. So what do I really think of it? Well, it's got to be, expectation is high. It's already on a pedestal now. It's already on a pedestal even before crack that open. There's people going on about it, and I think I'm gonna, there's comments I'd like to say, but I'm gonna leave it for another video. So let's just crack it open. Let's crack it open and see what it's all about. Dank, tropicalness. It does smell nice. It does smell nice. It smells really, really nice. So first off, it smells nice, okay? So let's pour it out like you do. And imagine this to be quite chicken stock. It's a greeny look to this. You can tell by the pour, the slight greeniness. I should get the Farron ball out, shouldn't I? Let's have a look. Let's see what this is. I haven't had a greeny tinged beer before. This is what I do every beer review. If you never watched me before, this I'm starting to do. So for me, let's get to the yellows. I think that is a cross between green ground and cooking apple green and Farrow's cream. So 3 paints there. For me, that'd go like, I'm not going to read descriptions. I don't know what I'm doing it. So yeah, let's get the aroma from the glass. Yeah, it smells juicy for sure. It's like pepperiness there. You get a little bit of tropicalness, papaya fruit there for me. It smells decent. It does. I mean, it's not going to be not decent, is it? You know, Verdant are putting their reputation on this hyping up of their beer. It's not going to be terrible, is it? Surely not. I'm going to go in. Cheers. It's nice. It's different. It's different for sure. It's a you get the fruitiness. You get a slight pepperiness there. Mouthfeel for starters. Very soft for sure. And there's a lovely kind of like vegetable note, grassy note in this beer. Dankness, leafy in a way. Um, it's nice. It's nice. My reaction, I'll be honest with you, it is a nice beer. It is a nice beer, and I suppose in these times, you know, if a company wants to give one of their beers a little bit of an X factor about it, then sure, do it. It's nice. It is a decent drop. Danky, leafy, sort of sweet edge to it. Hint of um, papaya fruit to it. It's nice. It's decent. ABV, you don't really pick it up. It drinks like a soup, to be honest. So yeah, it's good. Does it warrant its hype? No, it doesn't. Um, I've had. I'll be honest. It's a good beer, but I've had better. Um, I really have. I've had better beer. Still a good beer. Very pleasant in all forms. But like with any beer, it's an acquired taste. You know, there'll be people out there who will hate it, and I haven't got a problem with it. Um, no, you know, beer is taste is a personal issue. It's up to the individual. It's what they see. What a great beer is what agrees with your taste buds, doesn't it? When it comes to beers which are hyped, you know, it's do Verdant do it as a wind up? Do Verdant just do it to sell? You know, he's got himself a reputation from I don't know, a beer show or something or beer festival somewhere, and we'll hype it up. He may do. I know the craft beer channel um, mentioned this years ago about this beer. It comes out every year. There's some people who get self-critical, gets critical and snobbery about this. You know, it does promote snobbery in a way, the way it's portrayed. For me, getting down to the beer, which is the most important thing, it's a nice beer. It's not terrible. It's not worth 10 quid a can at some places. The amount of money I paid for it, is it worth it? I would say, yeah, maybe. Yeah, it is. I suppose 7 quid is the going rate for it, to be honest. It's a nice beer, very enjoyable, but it's not groundbreaking. And it's not groundbreaking. Rivington do a good dipper, you know, and they'll do another dipper throughout the year. So it's a little bit of a hype up, but the beer itself, really nice. One more for the road. I'll sit back and enjoy it, and I won't think of the hype. Verdant's Putty 2023 version. It's a nice beer. I'll enjoy that. If you want to get yourself a can, get yourself a can, but beware, there's a million other great dippers out there. You don't get the backing what this one gets. thank you very much for watching this one. Please subscribe, murder me in the comments. See you all again on another beer review. Bib bib.